Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to us again. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I think I get a lot of questions on, and I think typically, especially when you go to conferences and things like that, you do get a lot of questions on this, and is a boss versus a leader, right? There's the 4 points that I have on this topic, and I'm going to, break them down one by one. The first one is the mentality, right? I think it's more of a mentality than it is a position. I think a leader can be in a position of a boss, can be someone's boss, just like a boss can also be someone's leader. So I think it's really the mentality that goes into it. So first, I think when you go into a position and you're the one leading a team of people and you look at yourself as a boss versus looking at yourself as a leader, I think you just approach your job a little bit different, because I think a leader's job first is to get the best out of the people that they work with, whereas not necessarily a boss's job. So I think that mental capacity first, like where am I at mentally? How do I feel about the team that I'm working with? How do I feel about the position that I'm in? And what is the overall goal? I think that alone takes care of the mentality when it comes to that. The next thing is a boss is someone that's looking to just look good, whereas the leader is someone that's looking to get people around them good. We're in the age now where like being like a boss, like I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own boss. And when you really think about it, no one is like, I want to have a boss. Right? So if like nobody is really like excited about having a boss, so then why are people excited about being a boss, right? People are excited about having leaders. People are excited about having people that they can follow, people who are good examples, that are like, they feel like this person has my back. If something ever went down, this is someone I can talk to and things like that. I think that's a characteristic of a good leader, but sometimes we mess that up because people are like so adamant about the word boss, because they feel like, I guess it's more of a social thing that comes with it as well, where people are just like, I want to be my own boss, like I was saying. But realistically, no one wants a boss. People want a leader. All right. Now, if obviously positionally, people can be your boss, but if someone is bossy, that's not someone that someone is excited to work with. The next point, when it comes to boss versus leader, I think one person cares more about their ego, while the other one cares more about the growth. I think a lot of the term boss comes with like how you feel, how people perceive you, what are some things that they will think about you, how do they look at you, and things like that. It's about you. Whereas someone is a leader, and maybe they've read some books about leadership, and or they've been around some really good leaders, and they understand what it takes to be a leader. That person really cares about the growth of the people around them. And the only reason you'll see this person doing all the things, going above and beyond for them to become better, is not for selfish purposes, because they understand the only way that the people around them are going to become better is by them becoming better. So they're more growth centric, while the other one is a little bit more egocentric. So you gotta understand the dynamic of that. It's not just, I want the team to do well, so I look good, as I want the people around me to become better, because the better they do, the better we're going to do as a team overall. And then the last concept when it comes to boss versus leader is, dictating versus serving, right? I think a boss just kind of dictates, like, hey, this is what's supposed to happen. Why is this not done? They kind of just direct people to handle processes and things like that, at least mentally. Whereas a leader, someone is looking to serve, because the better you serve the people around you, the better they're going to do. And the better they do, the better the team looks overall. Essentially, by putting yourself last, you put the team first, which is what leads to growth long term. And just to kind of dispel something, I know a lot of people are very keen to this expression now, where it's like, servant leadership. It's always funny when I hear that, because I'm like, what other types of leadership is there, right? It's like, your whole goal as a leader is to serve. So if you're not serving the people that you're leading, then what exactly are you doing? And then people are like, oh, I'm about servant leadership. I'm like, okay, that's great. All leadership is about servant leadership. At least all good leadership is about servant leadership, because if you really focus on serving the people that you're with, and you just want their best interest and the best interest of the team overall, that's exactly what you do. You serve. You get better at your craft. You read, you learn, you associate with the right people, so you can get better, so you can serve people better. So there's not a different form of leadership outside of servant leadership. It's the same thing. It's just leadership overall. And I know people like coining phrases because it might sound catchy and things like that, but really what I believe is all good leadership is servant leadership. Cool. And that is all I have on that topic. Hopefully you guys got something from that.